Okay guys, you know what? I think I might have fixed this. I really hated the fact that I left the last one on a, or not left, but used just happenstance to make it work. And, man, it was not sitting well with me. And in making it work for multiple sets of numbers, I think I might have, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I have to do it for multiple sets. Oh, shoot. Shoot, I didn't fix this. I didn't fix it for this one, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Must be resettable. Okay, that's fine. That's easy enough to fix again. What I was going to say is, at least it's going to be working for pretty much every set of numbers that comes out, hopefully. I just have that blocked off so that way it's not going to send anything out, and there we go. You can see now that we're sending the 0 to the smallest first, so that way we don't have to put any delay on the large one. Luckily, that seems to have worked well. But now to make it resettable here, and it turns out it actually just made it simpler, which is kind of interesting. To make it resettable, we need to push this. You know what? I think that this is going to work just like this. Put a piston here, put a detector block right behind it with a right turn right behind that, and then just have that turn, go here, and then turn again. That should work for that one. And that way the large numbers do it themselves. Then the small numbers, let's see here. This is not as simple as I once thought it was going to be. You know what? I could just put the right turn right here instead. Yeah. And put the piston right there. Put a detector block right there. Sure. Sure, that should work. And then we'll move all these back over one like this. So that way when it pushes over, it pushes them into a piston that also has a detector block on it. Yes. Okay. And then for the 0, we're going to have to revamp that one just a little bit. And that should work just like this. We're going to put a merge block right here. Really, we can just turn that to a left turn just to make it a little bit simpler to look at. Easier to look at, that is. And then, so that way the 0 will turn right here, turn left, turn right, push that across. So that way the small number goes out here, comes across here like this, pushes it back so it's like this. You know what? I think that might be it. I think that might be it. So far so good. And here comes the 0. Pushing that over. Resets. Good. And the 0 tosses itself away. And I forgot to put a merge block back there. Okay, you know what? This is good enough. That's a solid enough test. I wish I could speed it up just a little bit further for when the pieces are on the... Frickin' A, are you serious? It sent an odd number that, or an even number of numbers with the 0, so that made it an odd number of actual, like, sentence, including the 0. Frickin' A, how do I make it work then? What is this? I don't understand how I can detect that a 0 is on this block. This is what was giving me trouble last time. It was a simple build, but then it wouldn't work for every set of numbers. It's going to be another one just like last time. You know what I was just realizing is that, really, I don't need all these complicated blocks here anymore, because it's going to be delayed just fine. All the delay it needs right there. Even less blocks now. Alright guys, I think I might have finally done this. I think I might have. Let's just connect all these up, and I'll explain it to you. Alright, so instead of having the comparison blocks here, this is going to have them... gonna have to fix this just a little bit. I'll make sure to do that. Instead of having the comparison blocks out here, it's shifted over there. And it's going to be conditional whether there's another number there, or if there's... if the 0 can just pass on through uninhibited. So what the numbers do is they just come out here and just go over here. If it's not a 0, then it comes out here, turns left, goes across, turns left, turns right, pushes these across, and stops right here. When these get pushed across, then this block moves over here, then this block moves over here, this block moves there, and this block moves here. So that way, when the next number comes along, instead of turning left here, it'll come straight across, turn left here instead, push this over so that way this merge block is right there, come across here, then reset everything because the number that was stopped there has moved on to over here. And when the number that moves on from here, turns right here, turns left, gets into the comparison block. Then the number that released it by going over here, turns right, and comes across and does the exact same thing, gets compared. When they get compared, the smaller number comes out here, turns left, turns right, straight into this, just like it was normal. The large number comes over here, turns left, turns right, and basically goes back into its own circuit. When a 0 comes along and there's no number over on the stop block, then it turns right here, obviously, using the 0 filter, turns left, and comes over here and resets this just in case it wasn't there. It resets it just in case there is something there. And then it needs to turn right here, actually, and I'll fix that in just a second. And then the 0 then continues on to the small circuit to release it. When there is a number here, then the 0 filter gets pushed over here, this left turn gets pushed here, and the white block gets pushed right here. So when the 0 comes along, turns left, instead of going straight across, it turns left here, sees that there's a 0 filter, turns right, goes across, and basically takes the path of the second number coming along into the comparison block. And then once they're released, the large number goes that way, and the 0 comes over here, turns right, and then continues into this part of the circuit. I'm hoping that this will actually work now. Let me just take a couple minutes to reset the 0 area in here, and I'll be right back. And then the reason that I had it way out here is because I was basically just testing everything and building out here because this is where I had a whole lot of space. And then it just ended up working, so it's out here now. But hopefully this will work now. Let's watch these numbers. Okay, it's pushed over. That one releases, they go both go to the comparison blocks, and everything works out. Hey. Just a second. I just realized I did the wrong thing here. I sent the small number into the left turn block here, as opposed to what was supposed to be... Well, I could just turn this into a merge block, and that'll make it easier on me. There we go. That works. Okay, getting compared, pushing them over, and everything's good. Here comes the 0 alone. Wait a minute, wait. What just happened there? Okay, I think I see what happened there. What happened is that this didn't get reset after the two numbers got compared. That's a problem. Instead, we're going to have it turn right here, go straight across, and... well, really, we don't need that. We could just have a straight up right turn here. Aha, yeah, that should work. And then we'll have a 0 filter right there, so that would work that way. And then like this, right turn right here, and everything's perfect again. Let's watch that. Yes, it's all reset and everything's perfect again. Here comes the 0 alone. Fantastic. And gets compared with the small. Small sends out. Goes compares with the large. Large gets sent out. Ah, everything is working perfectly. You serious now? Are you serious now? What? So this one's a 2. This one is another 2. Okay. This one's a large number. This one's a smaller number. They're moving too fast for me to catch what numbers they are. I'm assuming they're working fine. 0's doing its thing. Smaller number gets shot off there. Why is it saying that this is unexpected? I don't get it! What's wrong? So guys, I've been having trouble with this and I couldn't figure out why. I even contacted the map maker to figure out why. And that's why it hasn't been working. That right there is why I couldn't figure this out. Everything was working perfectly. And then it just did that. Oh my god, this is the stupidest day of my life. I cannot believe that it did that. Oh look, there it goes. Finally we get the right output there. Oh my gosh, it's almost like there's finally a turn block right there. Yay! Correct outputs now. Oh, what is wrong with me? Yay! Puzzle 19 now. I've been working on that for days. Going over every little piece, trying to figure out why it wasn't working. Alright, so for puzzle 19, sort each set of 5 numbers received, from greatest to least, and output. You'll get a 0 after each set to help with output. Discard the 0. Okay. This oddly doesn't seem too bad. Which feels bad. I don't know if this is going to be deceptively difficult. Like the last one. The last one, that was deceptively difficult right there. Okay. So I'm thinking that we're going to go from largest to least, like that, like the first section it'll go into will be the large number, and then the last number in the possible, like, okay, so the way I'm thinking about it is we're going to have another comparison line kind of like this, where it just comes out here and left, or, you know what I mean, like this. Sure. And so the largest number will be the first one of these. Then it'll go progressively smaller. So largest, second largest, middle, second smallest, smallest. Not sure how difficult this is going to be. Okay, so I'm going to start with prototyping the way that this is going to work. So the largest will come out here, turn right, turn right, turn right. Sure, that works. And then the smaller one is going to come out here, and it's going to go off into the next one. So we'll come off here, a couple of them, and then it'll just, let's have it turn left into another one. And then we'll have another just like this. Sure. But when the 0 comes along, and this will just continue on like this forever, why not? Then when the 0 comes along, it's going to send the larger one off like this, though. Maybe it'd be smarter, instead of doing it like this, to instead tile them this way. So that way they could be all even like this. And then have them turn left like this, left there, and connected like this. So that way when the 0 comes along, it will push this along. Actually, we'll just have a straight block right there instead. Yeah, that'll work fine for it. So then the 0 comes along, hits this, and then turns right into... You know what? We'll just turn that into a merge block. Turns right into this, and gets compared into this. Yeah. Yeah, that should work fine. And now, it doesn't need to be this long. I don't think it does, actually. We can just have it like this. Is this actually the way it's going to work? Yeah. Yeah, this... Actually... Oh, no, wait. We have to have a white block right there. So it has to be separated by at least 1. So it's not going to be as tileable as I was hoping. Alright, so I've connected these to the input now. And I just want to see for proof of concept if this will work. If it does, this will be freaking amazing. Because you can think about it in theory all you want. But as soon as it doesn't work, or as soon as you see this working, it might not work. That makes no sense. You can think about it all you want, and it might work in your head. But if you miss something, it won't show up until you test it. Just like with Puzzle 18. Shut up about that. Don't ever talk about that. But luckily, this does seem very, very easily tileable. So we'll just have 2 blocks in between each one. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Is that... That's 5 of them already. Okay. This just becomes a mass production now. Alright, let's see if it does indeed do this. So far, so good. I like that it's very small and tileable, though. That makes it much easier to build this in a hurry. Not in a hurry. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Too many blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 too many. Or 3 too many. Shoot. Not 15 too many. And this does seem like the minimum I can have of blocks here. Okay, we'll work with that. In that case, we could have the next one coming across like this. Turn left here. No, I'm gonna have it come across like this. And then, if it's 0, it'll go this way. If it's not a 0, it'll go into that. No. It'll go right there. Give it the maximum amount of space it can have right now while we're somewhat prototyping this. And then we'll... Oops. We're just going to give this a little bit of space here. And instead, we'll have the module be right over here. This will just come over here and turn right into this and go into the comparison block. And the 0... will come over here. That's enough space, yeah. Come over here, turn right. We're going to have it turn left here. And hit the piston, which will have the conveyor belt right there. And then we'll have the detector block right there. Then have this turn left and straight into there. Okay. Okay, that works. Okay, I screwed up just a tiny little bit here. The 0 kind of screws itself over here. In order to push that across, it moved this up here, and so that way the 0 comes across here, turns right, and destroys itself before doing anything. So, just a little reworking needed. Okay, so I've screwed things up just a little bit again. But I think this is going to work. Putting a merge block here instead of turn block, so that way all numbers can go into here like that. That should be fine. Alright, all 5 are now sorted. Here comes the 0. Forgot the right turn there. Okay, yeah. That works fine. That works fine then. I was just sitting there stunned like, wait, why are they all breaking now? But then I remembered that's because they don't have their output there. That's why. Everything's okay though. Okay, so this one is going to need a piston to reset it, which is going to be provided by this detector rail, which is going to be provided by those guys. Same with this one. Going to need a piston right there, and detector rail, and turn left right there. Yeah. Actually, this might be it. Okay, so we're going to need merge blocks next to all the green ones here. Whoops. So that way they'll know where... Oh, wait, no, that's good. So that way they'll know exactly where to go. Just coming along down into this line here. Everything there is good. And then this will get pushed up. And that'll turn right. No, actually. We could just have a white block there, white block there, white block there. And a merge block just like this. Okay, you know what? This might actually be it. Everything's resettable. Everything is sorting the way they're supposed to be. The 0 gets thrown away. I think this might actually be the solution. Perfect. There goes the 0. Send them all off in... Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to change that to a white block. And then when this gets shot off here, we're going to have this turn into a white block. Then have this turn right. Continue off like this. Turn right here. Detector block right here. So that way the last one resets that one. And then left turn. White. And merge. Okay, this is it. This is definitely it. Okay, 0 comes along. Releases this one. And this one. This one. This one. Okay, small problem. Okay, the way this is working, the first one resets this one before this is released, so that way each one is continually pushing this back. This one barely has any chance to get over like that. Okay. Not a problem. Alright, this is it. I think this might be it this time. Hopefully. Actually, we'll just move this over just a little bit. So we're going to turn right there. And just have it continue off into that. So that way it goes straight back into there. Okay. So the last one, after it gets compared out of here, comes out here, turns right, comes over here into its comparison block. The 0 will come over here, turn right here, turn it here, turn left, push these over, turn left, go right here. The 0 will then get thrown away, and the number that's right here will come out here. There will be a white block right here. Turn right, reset everything, turn left, go into there, and I think that's it. Release, 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 release. Everything's solid. Everything is solid. That's it. That's it, guys. This is number 19 right here. I think it's finally finished. Not finally, actually. This didn't take too long. I feel like 20s is going to be either include the 0 first, or... Oh, there we go. 19 completed.